Carly Stevens. I'm the author of the young adult fantasy Firian Rising, and this is English Nerd. So I thought for today's for this episode of English Nerd, I would give you a review of the Great Shakespearean Deaths card game. Now, I got this as a gift in August. I was having a difficult week, and fellow teacher at my school knew just how to make me happier because I have a rather morbid sense of humor. So this is a card game. I have opened it, but I haven't actually played it or looked that closely at it, so this will be fairly new. So if you're thinking about getting this for a nerdy friend or even for yourself, this is what you can expect. So let's open her up. The whole box kind of looks like a tomb or something like that, which is pretty hilarious. Okay, so we have these cards. They're slightly oversized. They feel nice. They feel kind of like, instead of the smooth plastic, there's a kind of texture to them. I'm not sure if you can see that in the light, but yes. Okay, so we have a little booklet with a couple of, is it just one game? Let's see, how to play the card game of the greatest deaths of Mr. William Shakespeare. So we have categories. I'll look at that in a second. All right, so we have all these cards, and they all have pictures of the people on them, and then different categories. So it tells you who they are. It tells you how they died. It gives you a score. This is really dark, but anyway, it gives you a score of speed of death, brutality, fairness, piteousness, dramatic quality, and last words. I don't know how you score last words, but I suppose that's okay. So, pros and cons to this. One of the cons would be if you're playing this with somebody who has not familiarized themselves with all the plays. This is chock full of spoilers, of course, but it's morbid, but it's kind of funny. It's sort of Edward Gorey-esque. So it's not the lights being all weird. It's kind of hard to see. That is young Macduff. That's quite sad. Ooh, bummer. We have Pyramus in A Midsummer Night's Dream, there we go, you can see it. Which you may or may not know is a fake character death within this play within a play. Anyway, so he has a 6 for dramatic quality, and we get a quotation there for his final words. Now die, 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 die. Fairness score is only a 2. His last words are a 5. Piteousness is low on the scale as well. Okay, so we have all of these different characters, and you can also draw your own right there and score, because obviously Shakespeare killed off a lot of characters. Okay, so let's see how you actually play this game. So it's only 2 to 4 players, which kind of makes sense, because the only people you could really play this with are nerds, pretty much, who would be into it. So it's kind of hard to look at rules while you're on camera here. Let's see. Okay, so it's actually a really simple game. So the person on the left says, I want to start out with piteousness as the category, and then everybody puts down a card, and whoever has the highest value for that particular category gets to collect all the cards, and then a new category is called, and the process repeats itself. If there are 2 that match each other in piteousness or dramatic quality or what have you, then you just do another kind of tiebreaker round, and then whoever ends up with all the cards at the end is the winner. So that's actually simpler than I thought it was when I first opened this. And then there are all these dorky references and the directions here. So The other players shall do their best not to stab the winner out of jealousy, as if he were Marlowe in Deptford. Marlowe got stabbed in a bar, probably for being a spy. In any case, this is a pretty awesome game. At first I thought you had to actually know how all the characters died, and I, for all of my Shakespearean knowledge, would not be able to tell you all of these characters and how they died from some of the plays that I'm not as familiar with. So it gives you all the information that you need to be successful. Alright, so that is Great Shakespearean Deaths, the card game. If you're interested, it can teach you a little bit about Shakespeare, but mostly it is just for people with a strange and morbid sense of humor, like I have. So there you go. If you're thinking about getting this for a friend, it is not a bad idea. Alright, well I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.